Hey Ghostbusters fans, I'm here sitting here with the first off-the-presses deluxe edition from the Proton Slinger tier for the Ghostbusters the Boardgame II that we just ran the Kickstarter for. So we're going to open this up together today and just look at everything that you're going to get with the Proton Slinger tier basic. Now, obviously there's a lot of other add-ons and stuff like that that you might have got during the campaign. We'll go over those later and we'll look over those and stuff like that, but today it's all about this big glorious white box. So first things first, I want to show you something else. If you remember, if you were back from the first one, we had this deluxe edition box. I want you to see the size comparison. It's a lot more miniatures in this one, so you're gonna have a lot of fun when we open this one up. Let me put this down. And while I get my X-Acto knife ready, I want you to look at the back here. We've got a reminder that the Lewis Tully Plasm Phenomenon expansion's in here, as well as a lot of the stuff from the campaign itself. So it's gonna be a lot of fun when we get into this. Now, some of the stretch goals aren't in this box directly. They're going to be in a separate box, but this is the majority of everything that you should expect to see in your shipment. All right, so I've gone ahead and opened that up. Let's take a look inside. First thing you see when you open this up is going to be the rule book. And this is a whole rule book. On the back, we have reminders and everything down to the tokens that I'll be showing you as well for the bases. Of course, Eric's artwork, Eric's store in here, and Dan's artwork is going to be in here as well. And their whole thing that's going on there. We gave you a little bit of an idea of what that was in the previous update. Now let's look at some of the tiles. I'm not going to open up these tiles today, but let's kind of see what we got here. We've got the set for when Peter Venkman was at the beginning of Ghostbusters 2 during his psychic area. And we've got some other areas around New York City. You can see all of these tiles on the back. You can see that we have our Spirit World tile that I can't show you right now, slime stuff, and it looks like we've got some trap tokens and our caustic slime. As you can see closer with the slime now, you can see that it's green spiraled with another color to point out what type of slime it is. So let me put these up here. Also inside of here is the player cards, all of the scenario cards, and everything like that. So there's a huge divot inside of our first tray. There's a lot of trays in here. But in our first tray, oh, they're a little taped together. There we go. Get rid of that. So here is our first tray. There is a sheath on the top of here as well. That is where the event goo pile and equipment cards are, as well as the player cards and everything along those lines. Now, something that you'll notice on the player cards that we changed a little bit during testing is there's actually both artwork on the same side of the card. On the back side of the card, there's a lot more reminder information, so everyone that's a new player might have that. And you'll actually track which pack you're using a token on this instead. But we're not here to talk about cards as much as we are here to talk about miniatures. So here's the first tray of miniatures that came with this. And we can see that we have Winston in his slime pack and his proton pack. We've got, this is Ray on his slime pack. We've got Egon down here as well. We've got Peter. And also we've got Lewis Tully, and his glasses look great. I know that you can't tell from there, and we'll get a close-up in a sec, but there's all that. We also got the plasms, which are real fun, because when they are used, they can combine from super all the way up to mega and everything like that in a kind of pizza shape, so they get bigger on the board and can split apart. So they come together perfectly with all that. So I'm going to keep some of these guys out. I'll keep out Lewis. We also got some sculpts from here. We got the Ecto 1A. The next tray has some of the really cool goodies. All right, so let's pull this out. Oh, we're a little taped to itself, but that's okay. Stick that right there for now. All right, here are some of the 100mm ones that we're expecting to see. First things first. Lady Liberty. She comes in 2 pieces, assembles just that quickly, goes on the board. We also have the Washington Square Ghost. We have a few Street Creepers. Tony and Nunzio. something that's really nice to see on Nunzio. He's a little bit more of a spindly creature. No, sorry, this is Tony, but the plastic is a flexible plastic, so there's not going to be some of the brittle issues that we've had in the past. So everything is going to come to you in one piece without any issue. We also have the Theater Ghost from the Louis Tully expansion, as well as Janos and his nanny, and the ever important Vigo the Carpathian. We'll also see here a Megaplasm. It's in there nice and tight. And our dice for the game, which includes the glow-in-the-dark dice. It's been in the dark too long, so it doesn't glow just yet. And of course, the trackers for your cards as well. All right, so that's another tray down. Is there anything missing from here? Oh, sorry, I did miss one from Louis Tully's. We have our Titanic feeder, the Titanic Ghost. So we have 5 of those inside that as well. All right. Last but not least, we have the biggest piece that we've ever created for one of our miniatures game, and that is called the Gigaplasm, which comes together, fits together, and goes like that. What's also cool about this monstrosity that moves about the board is it fits creatures inside. So you will probably have to work your way up with your slime pack to get to the top of this overtaken museum. Last but not least, we also have all of these nice snap-on bases. So your player color are easily found. So let's go ahead and dump these out a little bit. So if you're playing as Ray, which we have Tully out actually, so let's grab Tully's browner color and clip that on without any issue. You now know what color you are. And there's the tray for everything inside there as well. So yeah, we can't wait for you guys to have this game in your hands later this year. Go ahead and leave us comments on the Kickstarter page, YouTube, everything like that. And we're really excited to just keep chatting with you about the upcoming Ghostbusters 2, the board game. Thank you for watching.